Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on Ravenport. We are going to carry straight on from where we left off in the last episode, so let's get to it. Right, let's go. We will take this load up to the sawmill and we'll sell them up there, because I believe you can only sell these in places where you can sell wood chips. So let's just take a look at the price that we've got. There's a little strip there and a strip up through there that needs lime. The rest of it we'll ignore. The ploughing, again, we'll ignore. Poplars here, it needs ploughing after poplars anyway, so we'll be ploughing in all of the stuff with the poplars. That's fantastic. That's going to work out nicely for us. But we don't care about that right now. What we care about is that right there. 278 per 1,000 litres, which gives us $556 per bale. Because it's 2,000 litres a bale on these, remember. So, whoa, dude. Easy round the corners, hey? Let's just remember that. Easy round the corners. There's a lot of weight on that trailer. 556 per bale. We've got 48 bales on here. So let's work this out. 100 bales at 556 would be 5,560. 55,600 for 100 bales. Half of that will put you down to 27,500. 27,800. So 27,800 is half of that. And then we want to take off 2 more bales to price it. So 27,000, what did I say? 27,800 less 556 times 2. 556 times 2 is 1,012. So 1,012 off of 27,800 would make 26,800. 26,788. We should, in theory, make 26,788. And there's the train on its way round the map. That one's going now. That is fantastic. $26,788 we should make selling these bales. Now, are my calculations going to be correct? And you can only sell these at the wood chip sell point, as far as I know. And I'll take them to the wood sell point first, and we'll see about selling them on there. This load is a little bit unsteady, so we've also got to be a bit careful about going too fast round corners. It'd be very, very easy for us to go just a fraction too fast and flop it all over onto its side, which we really, really don't want to do. That is definitely something that I don't want to be a part of. I'll bring you up to here. Right, we'll go in round this way. Authorized vehicles only. I am an authorized vehicle, you can tell, because I've got lots of expensive stuff to sell to you. That makes me authorized. We'll authorize ourselves right in round this way. Let's go slowly, shall we? Right, you don't. This kind of yard here is going to have people walking all over the place, vehicles running around. Don't really want to go racing about here at breakneck speed, do you? Probably not the most sensible thing. I'm also... Right. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, we'll do it like this. So if I'll stop there a minute, and I'll unload like that. Yeah, they've moved around a little bit, but I'm going to do that. So now I've got 48 bales. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them over here, because I'm not going to get them all unloaded properly otherwise. So what we'll do is we'll do it like that, and then we'll unload to there. Oh. Oh. I didn't expect that to actually happen. I did not expect them to auto-sell when they hit the ground. So, let me just go there and unload again. Now, they've sold. So, that should be the only stuff we've sold today via crops. Today, right there, 26,733. I said 26,788. I was exactly $55 out. Why I was $55 out? Harvest income, $884,141. Oh, that was the eggs. Why am I $50 out? $55 out. My calculation there. It might just be because, it only shows the whole numbers on the screen. It doesn't actually show, like, the part numbers on the value of the crop. So I probably, at least I'm assuming I worked it out correctly. Somebody tell me if I got my calculations wrong, but I was pretty sure that I got that right. But we got that roughly right. So as you're going around the field with that bio baler based on, and we do have it on the easy economy here at the moment, don't we? So as you're going around the field, every bale you produce is, well, for us at the moment on what the price is currently fetching, that would be I took a sign out there. I was wondering if I was going to. Whoa. Never try to race the train. That's always going to end badly if we try to race the train. As we're going around the field, we make $500. Every bale that we produce is another $500 in the kitty. So, I mean, you look at it that way, and you sort of think, well, that's not actually too bad. Every bale we do, that's another $500. We went to all the trouble of doing the planting and everything else, and we get another $500 for every bale we make. It's not too bad. Yes, most of the other stuff we do is far more profitable than that, but there is some profit to be had in the poplars. Time versus effort, I don't think it's worth it at all. I really don't think it's worth it. There are other things to take into consideration as well. Like if we were to do that on the hardcore series, where we've got the economic difficulty set as high as possible, that would be altogether different. Right, if your economic difficulty is considerably more difficult than what we've got at the moment, that's going to make a significant difference to the overall performance of absolutely everything. Now, we'll take you and lift you up. I'm actually just going to drop that one right there, and I'm going to contact the dealership right now, and I'm going to say, look, we love your bio baler, we think it's absolutely wonderful, but honestly, come and get it back, because we've had enough. Yeah, return, job done. There we go. Oh, and also the front attachment. Yeah, you can come and have that one back as well. I don't want that either. Garage. Right there. Front bumper. Right there. Return. Yes. Okay. That's a bit more like it. So now we need to get the plow on here, and we need to start plowing this field up. So we'll take this tractor. Well, this is our loader tractor. Do I want to use the loader tractor? Let me just check the stock a minute. Let me check the stock for a little. I mean, yeah, we haven't actually done anything lately, so we can check through on these. The sheep right there, they need a bit of water. Water and straw is fine on the horses, and these down here. Okay, we don't need the front loader for a bit. We're not going to need to worry about the front loader. So we can bring you over this way. I can grab that one. And then I can go up this way. So we've got, at the moment, only the small plow. I don't have a bigger plow in this series, do I? Not at the moment. Okay. I could go and use the cultivator. Now, except that the cultivator doesn't actually plow the ground, does it? So, in theory, we just want to use this one. So we can use this one. And we're not going to be doing anything else with that field for a minute anyway. It's not like it's going to be the end of the world. So we can unfold that one. Bring you around like this. And then, actually, if I turn the plow over, I can start it on this bottom end. And I can let it just go through and start doing the plowing. I mean, hopefully, when it reaches the poplars and stuff like that, it'll do that as well. But if I go here, so I'm sort of about halfway down on it, and I'll just press H on there. It's just to make sure I get absolutely every little bit. I'll just let it start running up through there. And yes, it's going to be a little bit of a slow process. I'm not planning on doing it myself. This is not a job that I want to do myself. I'd rather just have the hired help, set it going, and then forget all about it until the whole job is done. We will keep an eye on it. We'll watch it. We'll nurse it up through here until it gets to the other end. We've got a couple of other bits that we need to do. One, we've got a bigger... Well, we could go and hose some of those... the Massey and the spreader. We could hose them down. I'll then go and get the lime, and we'll put that back into the spreader so that it's not just stuck out in the yard. We've got more fertilizer and seed stuck over there anyway that we ought to do something with. So we will go and do something with that. Is that one. And are you going to go right back up to the corner to turn round? You're going to be a good... We've got that, actually. We've got that one little spot right there, which I'd like to... So I'm going to just turn that off of the hired help a second. And I'm going to bring this back over here. Alright, I'm going to lower that down there. So it goes just on that bit. And then just press Y, allow create field. Switch that off again and lift that back up. And there, I have now turned that into field. So that one annoying little spot that has been there for absolutely ages, that was really, really annoying, is now gone. So then I can bring this one back. I'm going to bring that one right back up into the corner, and then I'm going to press H again so that it does do the actual corner. You're going to run down that way. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, I'm very happy with that one working there. We can leave him to go. We'll come back and we'll check on him later and make sure he's doing his job properly. So this one here, we could do with just cleaning this one off a little bit. Absolutely lagged in filth. I don't know if I want to keep the Massey or not. I like the idea of keeping the Massey. I really do, but I don't think we've got anything else that we need for it. I don't think there's any other jobs that we've got now that we need to do with the Massey. I mean, I'll put this one away. We'll also just clean up this combine a minute while we're here. And we'll go and tuck the thing away. We'll put it back where it belongs. And then I don't think there's a lot else that we really want to do. Let's finish hosing this one down. There. It's clean combine, and then we've got a matching Massey over here that we also want to have clean and shiny. I suppose it's not going to hurt to send this one back, and then if we decide that we want a tractor working in the field for the silage, when we come to actually do the silage harvest, then we can always buy or lease another one, because obviously the crop's not going to be ready today. We've got 66 grand available at the moment, and we go and sell more eggs, we'll be able to get yet more stuff. We've got the field being ploughed down here, and I'm not going to worry about getting that one planted immediately. I'm going to let that one be ploughed first, and then we'll worry about planting it afterwards. I'm kind of thinking that it would be better if we fast forward time until the silage crop is ready, because and then have the planting done while we're doing the silage as well. If we're doing the two together, I think that would be a better thing. Because that way we're not kind of waiting around for one job to be done while we're not working on another job. So if we can fast forward time while the ploughing's being done, it's not going to make any difference to anything. We do know that we're going to have to do some fertilizer spreading up in the field at the top, and we're also going to have to get some spraying done up there as well. Both of those jobs can be done with the case, can't they? I think they can be done with the case. Does the case have the narrow wheels? Right, let's no. Let's not unhitch that one yet. I want to get this lime loaded up. I've got this down here, look. There, that little bit. Completely forgot about that. With the case, I'm pretty sure it's the case that has got the narrow wheels it can take. Let's load these two up right there, and then close down the lime trailer once they're loaded. Go on. There we go. Right. We'll put this back into the shed. So yeah, we'll return the Massey, and we'll use the case for doing the other jobs, the spraying and stuff, as and when that comes up. Just push this one back in here. So say farewell to our shiny Massey. The next tractor we get, I'm not sure which one it'll be. We will have a look at different ones. We'll probably lease another tractor. We'll lease another big tractor if we need another big tractor, and we'll use that for whatever it is that we're going to do. I'm liking the idea of having something with twin wheels and using that for doing the job up the top, like working in the silage clamp. I want to go like that. And I want to go to the garage, and we want to go to, we're in the leased items right now. So we got that one right there, return. Okay, and we've got a tractor to return as well, which is that one right there. Return you. Yes. Right. So there's those two out of the way. And then this one is doing an absolutely wondrous job. Again, oh, getting in the way. Again, we can leave that one going. It's just a question of what we want to do up the top. So we want to get the case, and we want to get the narrow wheels on that one next. You'll be just fine. So I'll take this one down to the workshop a minute, and we'll get the narrow wheels put on that. Well, there's our wee wheels on our tractor. We will just get the fertilizer spinner, and we can run up to the top, and we can put a little bit of fertilizer onto the field up there. That then will be completely taken care of, except for weeds. And we're going to have to be a bit careful about that. Well, it's a bit careful, but I mean, I guess really we just kind of need to wait for the weeds to come through. Once they do come through, we can go and load up the herbicide sprayer, and go and rush off and deal with that. It shouldn't be too difficult to process it. We will have to go all the way around the outside, and that's going to be like the big thing with this field, is that we're constantly going to have to go right around the edge of it first before we can go and do anything. And I do think that's actually going to slow us down, but I mean, we won't worry about it too much. It's just kind of one of those things at the moment. Right. Well, anyway, we'll run this one up, and you know, I am actually still torn about whether or not we should do something else in here. I mean, if we're doing the silage, right, we're going to be getting some trailers, and we're going to be putting those together in order to be able to do the silage at the top. We're going to be pulling them with the truck that we've got, and even if we just have one that we go backwards and forwards with, rather than doing two trailers in tandem and doing a road train. I mean, I'd quite like that. I do actually really like the idea of doing a road train configuration for it. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that we don't do that and we just do one. Even if we'll have a bigger trailer. We'll have one of the Stevie trailers, so it's got a bigger capacity. That's still going to be able to carry a substantial amount of crop in it. So it's not like it's going to slow us down too much. I do think that we will have two trailers, though, because if we have two, then one of them can be using... one of them can go on the back of the forager with a dolly, while we take the other one off to the mill, whatchamacallit, place, at the biogas plant, and we can empty it out. So yeah, I think it's going to work. I do think that would work out quite nicely. Now, the big question is, will this work the same as the line? If I just press H on here... Right, well, it's definitely not going to put fertilizer on anything that doesn't need fertilizer. That bit I like. So it's going to leave it with the lime, which is actually really cool. I quite like this. But the question is, will it stop? Will it not count it as applying? It stopped. Excellent. That means it's going to turn around. It's going to go on a little bit further. So it should only do the two sections that actually need fertilizer. We won't have to worry about any of the rest of it. It's just going to be those two sections. So it's going to go up to there and turn round. Let's just make sure it does that properly a minute. And then it's going to be away again. But yeah, if we do decide to... You know, if we was to get two trailers... We could actually, like, if we were to get the forager now, we could bring that one back, and we could do those poplars. Because I don't really want to do the poplars, but at the same time, I do. Right? I'm genuinely torn between leaving them and not doing them. While that's quickly going up there, let's see how you're doing. Right, we'll come back and we'll worry about that in just a second. I might actually stop that in a minute. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and stop that now. Let me go here. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to switch you off. I'm not going to have you do any more. And we'll go through and we'll deal with that in a minute. But first up, we want to go up here. And what have you done? You've gone up that far. And you're going to turn around now. There's a little bit there that it just started up and done again, which is just a little tiny patch right there on the edge. But it should, for the rest of it, just do that bit. And the big question is going to be, once it gets up there, is it going to be able to turn round, or do we need to start it from down that side? I suspect we'll want to go and start it from down that side. This end up here should be a little bit easier. It should run a little bit better. And then that's going to come up through there, like that. Look at this. So far, this is doing a really good job. I'm going to order... You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to order up a forager. We're going to have a forager. We've got the Big X 580 over here. And then here we've got the Krone 1180. But what have we got in the way of headers? Because it used to be that you could only have a New Holland header. And they've done that again. So the only way that we can have a header for our crop is to use the New Holland one. We've got that one there, which we can use. I mean, I like the Krone one. I've used the Krone one a couple times. Let's just see what happens here. Now, this is going to be the big question, is whether it's going to be able to go all the way up there to turn around. No, it's not. Right. Okay, so we'll bring this one back round. And we'll take it down to the other end now of where it's got to go. And I'm hoping that it will be able to cope with this just fine. Bring you all the way up here. Bring you to that point there. Shouldn't be much for it. Yeah, it's about here, isn't it? And... no. Let's try going here. Just press H. Yep. Right on the very edge of it right there, so it should... yes, it's going up through. How far is it going to go? It's going to get to right there. So it's actually that same cutoff point on the edge of the field that we previously worked. So this bit of field right here, this is not going to be interfered with at all. While that one's doing its thing there, if we want a forager, we've got to have this one. 775 horsepower, that one is. This one I would prefer because it's obviously 1100 horsepower. It will pull a lot better, but this is the one that can take the poplar header. So we'll take this one for now, and we got wide tires or standards. Okay, fine. We will lease that one at 18,000. Yes, because we can't afford to buy it. Okay. And we come back out of there, and then we're going to go over to here. We go to forage harvester headers, and we're going to go to that one. It only does 2 meters and 4 miles an hour. It's not very good, is it? It's not great, but it is going to mean that we'll be able to at least harvest the rest of the poplars that we've got, and they're not going to go to waste. I suspect that, well... I know from comments last week that there's quite a few of you that didn't like the idea of me leaving too many poplars. Several of you wanted me to stay there with the baler. I didn't want to do that because I did do quite a lot of baling, and I didn't really think that we should be baling up too much of it. But that being said, the feedback was that I shouldn't be leaving it. So I'm sure many of you will be glad to see me changing my mind on this. 46. We want a big trailer now. Actually, that's the Stevie one right there, isn't it? Yeah, it goes up to 85,000. And semi-trailers, I think this one's got a rear hitch option. Capacity, standard, wheel brand, wheel setup, wide tires. Oh no, the rear hitch is as standard on this one. Right. We've got on our rim color there, we've got purple wheels, and our main vehicle is black. So we'll do the same on this one. Then you've got capacity there, you've got extension to take it to 85,000. Right, you've got one extension option, that's all. Wheel setup, we've got the wide tyres. We can have Trelleborg or we can have Michelin tyres. I'm going to go with the Trelleborg. So we've got 85,000 on that. I'm going to lease 2 of these. Okay, and lease another one. Okay, right. And then we come back out of there and we will go over this way and we want a dolly. Have that one right there. I don't know what the difference is between these two. Oh, I know what the difference is. You can colour this one. That is the only difference. So we can colour that one, and we will go for wide tyres as well, but we'll colour it so that it all matches in, and release that one. Okay, so we've now got the complete setup. Just bring that one out. Let's just bring it up the last little bit there. There is a small triangle that we've left over there that we'll just whip over and we'll deal with that a second. There we go. Right, you have finished. If I press H on, I don't know where he was going, but I've pressed H on it now, so he should be fine. He may have been going across the field to like go and get the next bit. You never can really tell with the hired help in this game. Seems to it's literally just got a complete mind of its own. You never really know what it's going to do. We'll whiz around there like that. Okay, that's that bit taken care of. Now I can go up over here, and we want to go to there. I'm going to go back on... Actually, I'm going to stay facing this way, I think. So we want to go between field 16 and 17. It's the boundary between the two. So I want to go pretty much straight up where I am now. And... Right, what have we got here? It's over this way a little bit more. This is where we want to be. Somewhere over here, I think. Oh, I've gone way too far. I've taken it too far again. We back up there. The thing is, though, it looks like we've already got fertilizer on the field on this bit, which I'm thinking means it's not going to do anything. It's just saying completed task. And... completed task. Yeah, it's already got fertilizer on this bit because we didn't put lime on this bit. It's already got fertilizer on this bit, so we got to wait for the crop to grow by one stage for it to be able to apply anything on that bit there, on this bit over this side. That bit was done because we had the extra layers on it, didn't we? So we've got that bit done. We just need to wait now for one layer of crop to grow. We'll leave that for a minute. We will get you. We can put this trailer somewhere. Where can we put this trailer? I haven't got any room in there. I've got a dolly right there, but then that's... I don't think I'm going to need that dolly again. I could always go and get rid of that one. Not quite sure. I knew there was something else I was meant to do. I completely forgot. I drove right past it and then completely forgot it. I'm going to put this trailer up here. Well, there we go, folks. I'm afraid that's it. We've run out of time, which means that we need to head on home. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please hit down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.